Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. So, as usual, we'll inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, let the body do whatever it feels like. I'm going to get my shoulders rolling right away, inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down. And I'm letting my lower body just do whatever it wants. A few more if you want to join me on shoulders. Change direction, inhaling back and up, exhaling forward down. Let the rest of the body, the spine get into it however it wants to. And back a couple more times. Okay, let's start to swing the arms, inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down. So inhale, exhale. So check out the feet. Notice on the inhales how the weight is probably moving towards the toes, on the exhales back towards the heels. And then if it feels good, we can lift up the heels when we come forward and bring them back down when we go back. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Relaxing the arms as much as possible. Just letting the body swing. A few more. Okay, relax the arms. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Slight bend in the knees. We inhale here. With the exhale, we do a little twist and see if we can look at the opposite heel. Inhale, center. Exhale, see if we can look at that opposite heel. So we go with our breath. Next time we inhale, we'll come back to center. Invite the feet to come together. Drop the arms. Let's get into the sides. So we'll inhale, we can visualize filling the body up. As we exhale, one ear to one shoulder, we hang, letting go. And as always, we'll follow our own breath, inhaling center, exhaling to the other side. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing as much as possible. Take your time. Next time we come to center, let's stay center. Just relaxing into ourselves, into the here and now. Keep working with the spine. Bring the hands into prayer. Swimming dragon variation. So we'll inhale here. Exhale, the hands go one way. The head and the hips go the other way. So little bends in the knees. Inhale through center. Exhale. Hands one way, the head and the hips the other way. Relax the face. Have fun with it. Let's get into our own flows. If you want to add an extra element, you can think the shoulder by the hands and the hip away from the hands. They're both moving forward. A few more. Okay, come back to center. Take a moment. Let's place ourselves at the top of the mat. If you're not there already, lift up the toes and just take a few breaths. Start to imagine an upward pull through the base of the skull, through the crown of the head. See if you can relax into that upward pull. When you're ready, spread the toes. Do your best to bring them down one by one. Let's inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees enough to bring the hands down to the earth. Step it back to a plank. Let's take a breath or two. And then we'll walk the plank. One knee down, other knee down. First knee up, second knee up. Go at your own pace. Okay, switch which knee is going down and up first. And finally, both knees down, lower. Knees, chest, chin. Flatten the feet. Squeeze the elbows in. Let's do some cobra up downs. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Okay, from here, we could either go to child's pose, somewhere around here, make sure everything's well supported, or a down dog, somewhere around here. Wherever you are, relax, let the head be heavy, and shift the weight back. Okay, we'll get ready to step a leg forward. So from all fours or down dog, let's inhale, extend the leg we want to step. Exhale the foot towards the hands. Back foot comes down for a warrior two. And we come up. So any little adjustments through the feet. Let's circle the front knee. The rest of the body can do whatever I want. Sometimes letting my shoulders get in on the circle. Change direction. Okay, set up into a nice steady warrior two. Float the arms up. Look over the fingertips. Long, deep breaths. Keeping the legs steady. Let's bring the back hand down to the thigh and the top arm up. Okay, with an inhale, come back to your warrior two. We'll aim for 5 more breaths. When you're ready, press into the foot, lengthen the front leg, triangle. If you like having a block, have it close by. Sorry, I should have mentioned before. After triangle, half moon, or you might also like having a block. Okay, so we inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. You can't reach anymore, drop the hand. Top arm, it could be up, it could be on the hip. Position the head where you like, or you can play with moving the head. And we're aiming for 10 or so breaths. Sending the breath deep into the belly. Okay, if you have the arm up, bring it down to the hip. Look down, bend the knee. Find your block if you're using it, if not the floor or any other type of support. Walk the back foot in a little, shift the weight, and lift that back leg. So we do our best to stack hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. I have my both legs engaged. Maybe the top arm comes up, maybe not. Looking down is definitely the best for balance. And a few more. Okay, when you're ready, let's lower into a standing forward fold. Bend those knees as much as is comfortable. Let the head get heavy. Whatever you feel like with the arms, maybe holding onto the elbows or around the legs. Head heavy. That's the most important part here for me. Just drop, drop, drop the head, relax. Another 3 or 4 breaths. All right, once you're happy with that, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. You can skip this part if it's not comfortable for the back. You can skip any part that's not comfortable. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth. Step it back to plank. Take a couple breaths. Now, before we lower, let's bring the knees down, flatten the feet. Inhale, shift the hips forward. Exhale, back towards a child's pose. And we'll just do this a few times. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. And you can play with it. If you want to play with rounding the spine or arching the back, whatever feels good for today. Okay, the next time you're in an upright position, an all fours position, let's do some leg circles. Don't worry about where the hands are because we're going to go forward and back again. So we circle one leg one way and then the other way, and we'll just do that a couple times. One more. Okay, now we're going to see if we can bring the foot down. Does that work? Yeah. So the toes pointing that away. And then we'll see if we can shift forward and back again. And of course, if it's not comfortable, the toes pointing out, just point the toes in. And then your heel can come up. Or you could be on a diagonal. Couple more. All right, bring the knee back down. Let's do the other side. So we circle one way, circle the other way, and just do that a few times. All right, now bring the foot out to the side. See how you want to point the toes. And we go back to inhaling forward, exhaling back. Okay, once you're happy with that, either child's pose or down dog. About 5 breaths. Letting go, releasing into the earth. Okay, we'll take it to all fours or down dog. Getting ready for warrior two on the other side. Take a breath or two. And we'll extend the other leg. Inhale. Exhale. Foot towards the hands. Back foot comes down. And we come on up. Make our adjustments. Circle the front knee. And let the rest of the body just go with the flow however it wants to. Other direction. Okay, we land into our warrior two legs. If it's too easy, you can widen the feet. If it's too challenging, you can bring the feet in. The idea is eventually the front thigh would be parallel to the earth. So if it feels a little easy and you want to challenge yourself, you could try widening. Okay, so shoulders on top of the hips. We can have the hands on the hips, looking direction of the knee, or float the arms up. Long, deep, steady breaths. Looking past the horizon, through our walls, past the horizon, towards whatever our goals may be. Or towards whatever attributes we'd like to cultivate. Okay, we'll keep the legs steady. Back hand comes the back thigh, and we open up. When you're ready, back to warrior two, a few more breaths. Of course, you can release the leg and come back if you need to. Okay, press into the foot, lengthen. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Drop the hand wherever it wants to go. See what you feel like doing with the top arm, either up or on the hip. Position the head where it's comfortable. And let's breathe deep into the belly. Half moon. Bring the top hand to the hip. Turn the head and look down. Bend to the front knee. Grab your block if you have one and you're using it. Reach the hand and the block, or just the hand forward and towards the outer edge, like so, kind of a little bit outside your foot. Walk the back foot in, shift the weight. See if the back leg is willing to lift today. Both legs nice and strong. Think about stacking hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. Position the head wherever it's comfortable. Down is the best for balance. And just a couple more breaths. Okay, when you're ready, come down into a forward fold. If that's comfortable for you, if this isn't your favorite pose and there's another pose you'd like to do instead, please feel free. So heavy head, we could have the hands holding onto the elbows. We could wrap around the legs. Or maybe we could step onto the palms. Wherever you are, let the head be heavy. Relax as much as possible. Okay, we'll release the hands. Maybe angle the feet out. We're going to lower down into a squat. So position the feet where you think it'll work for you. Before I'm lowering, I'm starting by just kind of shifting my hips side to side. If the hands can't comfortably be on the floor, they can be on the legs or on the blocks or on a block. So just take another couple breaths before we come down. And then when it feels right, hands on some kind of support, bend those knees. Heels might come up, and that's fine. We don't even have to worry about a blanket because we're going to keep it moving, aiming one knee down and then the other. And then your other foot, you can kind of play around with moving it. So no strict rules here, just getting into those hips a little more. Okay, so now if you have a blanket, you can tuck it under the heels so the heels are supported. Or if it works in your body, you can bring the heels down. I'll just turn to face you. We could maybe bring the hands into a prayer, the elbows inside the knees, and let just the natural prayer position open up those knees a little more. Let the pelvis become heavy. Reconnect with the upward pull through the base of the skull, the crown of the head. Let's aim for 5 breaths. If this isn't happening for you today, you can sit down with the soles of the feet together and still get a nice hip opener. Or any other position. Let your body guide the way. Imagine breathing into the pelvis, into the low back. Another 2 or 3. Okay, when you're ready, help yourself sit. Ooh, release those legs. Give them a little shake. Okay, so we'll be in a wide leg stance. Let's rotate, thinking still about the hips. We'll rotate in, the big toes towards the floor, and then out, little toes towards the floor. Okay, ankle circles. Other direction. Okay, flex the feet. Pull the toes towards the body. And let's try an itty bitty forward bend. So make sure the spine is long. If you're already rounding the low back, I would just avoid the forward bend. And also sit on something so that you can have a long spine. So you could sit on blankets, blocks, a cushion, whatever you have around. So if you feel like the forward bend, each inhale we lengthen up through the spine. Each exhale, just a itty bitty tilt. And we'll just give it like 5 to 7 breaths. You can always change the position of the hands, make it as comfortable as possible. Keep those feet engaged, legs engaged, like your thigh bones are pushing down into the earth. And when you're ready, slowly, gently come back up. Take a moment just to point and flex those feet. Okay, let's bring one foot in and go into a twist. So hand opposite to the knee, grabs the knee, back hand behind. We breathe into the twist. The foot of the long leg is engaged. All right, keep the rotation in the torso. The hand that's on the knee, put it on the long leg. Inhale, lengthen. And with the exhale, start to slide towards the foot. The back hand, you could like hook it into the hip and kind of draw that thigh down or reach it over. Whatever you like. And about 5 breaths. I like to imagine breathing into the spaces between the ribs. When you're ready, inhale, come up. Extend the leg. And before the other side, again, we'll point and flex. Ankle circles. Other direction. Okay, flex those feet. Bring the other foot in. Connect it to the thigh wherever it comfortably goes. And if your leg's kind of up here, just throw a blanket under there. Make it as well supported, as comfortable as possible. Okay, so the twist. So opposite hands to the knee, back hand behind. Keep your long leg engaged. Breathe into the twist. Okay, keep the rotation in the torso. The hand that's on the knee just moves to the long leg. We inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, start to slide. See what you want to do with the back hand. If you want to maybe hook it into the hip or reach over. Position the head where you like. I usually like going up to get a little more opening through the rib cage. And let's breathe into those spaces between the ribs. Okay, with an inhale, come back up. Exhale, soles of the feet together. Position them wherever comfortable. So it could be close to the pelvis or farther from the pelvis. And let's just invite a little movement. Okay, let's see if we can read our book, the book of the feet. So just play with opening up the feet and giving ourselves a little foot massage at the same time. Notice what happens in the hips as we open the feet. Maybe you'll feel the hips opening too. Okay, itty bitty forward bend. We're already doing it by having the hands on the feet, but a little more if you like. So as we inhale, we lengthen. And as we exhale, little tilt. And you can keep playing with opening the feet, massaging the feet, whatever feels good. 3 more breaths. Okay, come back up. Hands outside the knees. Bring the knees in. Hands come behind. I'm just going to turn so I'm in a better spot for you. Couple of reverse tables. So hands behind. You point those fingers wherever you want. It could be back. It could be in. It could be on a diagonal. Whatever. I'm going to go in for myself. Position the feet wherever is comfortable. We inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And that's it. We go with our breath. The next time we come up, we can see if we can stay up. Maybe lift one heel. Bring it down. Lift the other heel. Bring it down. Maybe both heels. And then bring everything down. We'll come all the way to the back. If you need to grab any extra clothing or any props or whatever, feel free. Once you come onto the back, let's stretch those legs up, 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 up. If you have a strap and you want to work with a strap, you could have the strap around the ball mounts. So I'm thinking about pushing up through the heels and at the same time letting the legs fall towards the torso. So whatever it looks like in your body is perfect. Don't worry about it. Just think about stretching through the legs, pressing up through the heels, maybe a little through the ball mounts, maybe spreading the toes. And if you have the strap and you want to be more active, you could be holding on, working with the resistance of the strap, whatever feels good for today. Another 3 or 4 breaths. Okay, once you're happy with that, bring the feet on down. Let's come back into the neck and shoulders. Arms out, shoulder level, fingers up to the sky. We inhale here. Exhale, one arm forward, one arm back, moving the head towards the upper arm. Inhale, center, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, one arm forward, one arm back, and turn the head. Go at your own pace. Okay, next time we come to center, let's release. Position the arms wherever you like. Let's go into any version of twists. Okay, once you're happy with the twist, come back to center. Start to set yourself up for relaxation. So you might like the legs extended or the knees bent, leaning one into the other. Chin gently tucked in. Use a pillow or something under the head if you need to. Make sure you're warm and comfortable. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. Gently start to wake the body mind. Inviting movements. Giving ourselves a full body stretch. Eventually taking knees to chest. Do a few double knee tucks, inhaling away, exhaling towards the chest. And rock side to side. Eventually all the way to one side. Take a breath or two. And with the strength of the arms, we'll press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. Let's go into one last set of twists, focusing on the neck. So one hand on the knee, other hand on top. We inhale, head towards the hand, same direction. Exhale over the shoulder and use our eyes to look as far back as possible. So we inhale, head in line with the hands. Exhale over the shoulder. Okay, come back to center. Just take a couple breaths. Let the head do whatever it wants. And onto the other side. So hand on the knee, hand on top of the hand. Inhale, head, same direction as the hands. Exhale over the shoulder and use the eyes to look as far back as possible. Okay, back to center. Again, take a moment, let the head do whatever it feels like. All right. One last thing, just a couple of chin tucks. So we'll inhale, stick the chin forward. Exhale, bring it back, back, back. Maybe give ourselves a nice double chin. So inhale forward, exhale back. Okay. We'll close by chanting Om. Rub the hands together, come into prayer. Exhale everything. Inhale to chant. Om. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice. Hmm. So I'll see you Thursday at our Google Meet class. If you're new, the info is all in the description so you can check it out. And we're back Friday for back care, gentle yoga, and qigong. I hope everyone has an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.